already got the parcels picked out. I've got them ready to pack. I just need to finish going up these dolly dancers, turn the lights on and get started. What's everybody been up to this weekend? Have they had a nice Easter weekend? I hope so. I hope so. I did. It weren't just Easter weekend, it was also my birthday weekend. And it was quite a good one. I haven't got anywhere set up to put the camera. It's always something I forget. Always something I forget. And now I'm out of puff because I've come up those stairs. And I was talking while doing it. There we go. There we are. You can just about see where my hands are as well now, can't you? Cup of coffee time. And I have to say thank you very much to Mark of Blue Harvest Toys for getting me this coffee mug for my birthday. Thank you very much. He made a point of making sure that she who shall not be named wasn't on it. Yes, aren't we always working? Aren't we always working? How are you doing, Patrick? Are you well, sir? Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Right, okay. First two items, you've seen them many times before. I believe these are the last two in the shop now. It's that Warhammer 40k Leviathan box set with all the Tyranids and the new Space Marines in. So, I picked this one to go first because I thought it'd be a good idea, since it's one that's been on many times and it gives people a chance to join the watch party, shall we say. Oh, bit of space around the sides. Let's finish. Yeah, and then it won't be like they've missed anything, you see. I've overfilled it. There we go, what's Patrick saying? He's good. I'm glad that he is good. I hope everyone's good. Flyers. Look at that. Nice fit. Perfect. I don't think I need to write on that what it is, do I? I'll know what that is. Especially since, like I said, there's two of them. Good morning, Si. Oh, you're quite welcome. You're having a coffee as well. Coffee and a cigarette. Breakfast of champions. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Very well. I'm glad you are too. Yeah, I'm a bit short on suitably sized boxes for these now. Although that said, as this is the last one, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I have got other Warhammer box sets, obviously. In fact, it does have someone else's address on there. Home Firth? No idea who that is. This must be a box that's been donated to me. Well, that seemed to take a lot of them, didn't it? Another flyer. And then just because this box is a little bit more flimsy, I'm going to go around it as well. There we go. And that's that one done. Right. What can I say to talk about the weekend? Otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a boring stream, isn't it? Do I have Nemesis Prime? Says Super Dave. Hello, Super Dave. Oh, there's quite a few comments that I've missed here. Okay, have I seen the new Ghostbusters film yet? I haven't. I'm not particularly sold on it by the trailers, so I'll leave it. It was about 2 years later when I finally got around to watching Afterlife. So, yeah, I did go watch Godzilla X Kong this weekend. That really enjoyed that. That was damn good fun. Have I got a busy day ahead? Yes, I've certainly got a busy day ahead. I've got tons of stuff to catch up on. I always have. I'm always chasing my own tail. So do I have a Nemesis Prime? No, at the moment I don't think I have. I think the nearest I've got is the Legacy. Scourge. You know, which is the repaint of Laser Optimus Prime. I've got that in stock. It's got some really nice third-party stickers on it as well, which chromes it all up. Hi, Mario. How are you? Are you well, sir? And we've got a Roger in the chat as well. Hello. The goat is running for president. Okay, fair enough. Do I have any toy orders arriving today? You know, I think I do have a delivery due today. I think it's quite a big one as well, if I remember rightly. Or it's just an expensive one with one really, really expensive statue on it. In fact, an email's just come through to tell me that my my Parcel Force delivery is due at some point today. So yes, I have. That was good timing, that, wasn't it? I don't sell tobacco, Roger. No. No. Oh, is Mark here? I haven't seen Mark. Where's Mark? Oh, I can't see Mark. Morning, Mark. If you're watching this back later or lurking, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he tends to get up about 10, doesn't he? So yeah, 9:30, 10 o'clock, he won't be here. What am I selling? Well, I sell toys. I sell toys. So I've just packed the first 2 parcels, which was Warhammer. I also do comics, and I'll make that the next parcel, actually. Seems as someone asked about Ghostbusters as well. We'll do this next. I don't like sending them out with shop price labels on, which is why I always try to take them off. Some of them are a little bit more reluctant than others to come off. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a little bit of light fluid on that one to get the glue off. I haven't got a duster. I've got a sleeve though. Right, okay, so we've got issues 3 and 4 of IDW's Ghostbusters Get Real, which I believe was a crossover between the old real Ghostbusters and their version of Ghostbusters. So I'm going to do that one next. And always remember to stick that flyer in there. Look at that. It's almost like the same person designed them, isn't it? He did. And that would be the wonderful Ed of the Vaults of Iacon. And he is wonderful as well. Ghostbusters. What else have we got? We've got good mornings. The NEC, Gareth, with the NEC Toy Show, will you be attending? And if so, doing a video of it? I'm attending. I am really looking forward to going. I won't be trading there. I don't have a stall booked in or anything, but I will be going as a customer. And I intend to film. Now, it'll be the first time that I've done a big event like that, so I don't know how smoothly it's going to go, but I'm looking forward to it. So watch out for some kind of video coming afterwards. Do I have any collectible comics? I suppose it depends on what you mean by collectible, because everything's collectible to someone. But if I just turn this around, what I'm actually working on as a table at the moment is the comic boxes. And as you can see, there are 1 or 2 of them. Lots and lots of comics. When's my next toy fair? I've got 2 in April. We've got Bolton and we've got Doncaster. Which is why I didn't want to do the NEC as well, even if I normally did the NEC, which I don't. I certainly didn't want to do that as well as 2 others. If anything, I should be knocking Bolton on the head, shouldn't I? Next comic is Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Or X Power Rangers. No, it's versus. It's definitely versus. It says so there. And it's issue 1 of... I think there were 6 of these. Either 5 or 6. There are either 5 or 6 of these. So I'm going to use that for this one. It's all at your place. I have plenty stock, yeah, if that's what you mean. If you're ever in the area, Dewsbury, West Yorkshire, you'll have to pop in. Right, so that's Goji versus Power Rangers. What's that? Looking forward to the NEC meetup. Yeah, I am as well, Mario. I'm looking forward to having a chilled out drink. And like I've said before, I'm only having 2. Nobody is getting me drunk that night. I want to have a nice clear head for the NEC Toy Fair. Super Dave says, do I know Toys R Us? I'm aware of him. I don't know him as a friend or an acquaintance or anything like that. But I'm aware of him, yes. In fact, I think, a friend of mine, Ed, second time he's got a mention this morning. He actually did an interview with him as part of his collector's archive over on the Vaults of Icon. Next comic is an Alien comic. This was the annual for 2021, I think. It doesn't say on it, but yeah, it's annual for 2021 was that one. These comic mailers are quite small, actually. I've successfully received comics in them, though. Normally, I wrap them in a bit of extra cardboard, but I'm completely out of those squares at the moment. Rectangles, aren't they? Not squares. There we go. So what was that one? That was Alien, wasn't it? Aliens. And one more comic. We've got Lady Death. In fact, it's Hell Witch versus Lady Death. Wargasm. And this is the Matrimony edition cover. must smell like a comic book. Is that right? I can't remember if I put a flyer in that last one. Well, I either did or I didn't, did I? So that one's Lady Death. That's it for the... Oh, it's not it for the comics. There's one more. It's like investing in gold. There will always be people interested. That's definitely true. Yeah. Have I ever sent parcels to the wrong people? Yes. Yes, I have. Yeah. I really wish that I could say that I hadn't. And it's always a nightmare when it happens. But yeah, I have on occasion mixed two labels up, stuck them on the wrong boxes. Yeah, it's not fun sorting that out, because you have to rely on both parties then. You can have them return them to you, which I did that once or twice. It's happened a few times. That's why I write on them what's in the parcel now. Although it's still not foolproof, isn't that? I wish it was. But yeah, it used to be a case of send them the money so that they can post it back to you. And then you pay out again to send it to the correct places. But what I started doing is just sort of like paying them each the postage and have them send them to each other. But obviously that means having to rely on two very trustworthy customers, and sadly in this world, not all customers are trustworthy. Some people like the idea of getting something for nothing, don't they? And that has happened on one occasion I believe that happened on. Right, this lot is some Spider-Man comics. I've got to make sure I get them the right way around. They're bagged and bordered, but back to back. It's the Scarlet Spider. It's a full set of 50 issues. Quite like this version of the costume as well. The red and the black, really nice. Was this one Kane? Was it Ben Reilly still? Can't remember. Nearly there. I know I don't have to show you them all, but I like to. There we go. Oh, actually, I missed one there, didn't I? Yeah. Who else have we got here? Good morning, Rudy. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. And hope you enjoyed the Easter weekend. Comics only in English, or are there other languages? I've got a Star Trek comic in Klingon. Yeah, they're all in English. There's been a couple of occasions where I've bought a pile of manga, and there's been a couple of Japanese editions in there, or a German edition, which was quite strange. Once or twice I've bought a pile of a bundle, and there's been a couple of French ones in there. They're no good to me, I can't shift them, but I do have a French customer and friend, so I just pass them on to him, because I can't shift them otherwise, sadly. That's when I get tripped up. It does happen from time to time. That's how you bag your comics, is it? Nixon nicks off. Okay. Back to back. It saves on space, doesn't it? You can get twice as many in there for the amount of space. Now, it is going to go into this box, but I like to make sure they don't rattle around in the box. So, Wow. That was still very strong, was that glue? There we are. That prevents them from rattling around. Also prevents them from fitting in the box. There we go. What we said. A well-made drawing. Not sure what you mean there, Roger. It's a wide selection of comics in American. Yeah. I can only imagine, says Ruzi, that a comic in Klingon is pure hilarity. Yeah, they did release it in both English and Klingon. I think I have both copies. In fact, usually when I get the two in, I sell them as a pair. But yeah, could you imagine? The thing is, though, there will be some people out there that are able to read it. And that's scary. Just one more strip of tape. Just one more strip. Scarlet Spidey. That's that. Right, that's it for the comics now. But before I move on to the fun toys, there's not many toys actually, there's only one. Oh, that's disappointing, isn't it? Just one toy. Okay. We've got some Doctor Who books. We've got The Smugglers, old William Hartnell story. Inferno, which was a John Pertwee, and Silver Nemesis, which obviously Sylvester McCoy. That one's seen better days, sadly, but it's quite a rare book. Not rare. Nothing in this world is truly rare, but it seems to be a harder to find one, a little bit more sought after, tends to go for a bit more. That one hasn't because of the condition. Ooh. Going on with the tape gun. Good morning, Gareth, says Ben. How are you doing, Ben? Are you well, sir? Did I have a good Easter? I did. I had a brilliant Easter. Did you? Hope you did. And Roger is in Switzerland, and there aren't many comics in French. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. I need a little bit of bubble wrap for this. One will be enough, won't it? Now I've wrote Target on top of that rather than Doctor Who, and that's because they're the Target novels. Nixon is selling his comic collection. Would I ever trade toys for comics? I have done on many times, but as you may not believe this, considering that I've just packed for five comic orders, I don't sell many comics. I don't sell loads of them, so I'm trying to cut down on the comics that I'm taking in. So I probably wouldn't be interested, I'm afraid. Sorry. Ben had a very good Easter. 3 youngest children kept eating chocolate. Yeah, my 2 as well. Mine are 12, just about to go 13 next month, and yeah, they were the same. In fact, all day yesterday as well. They're going to have diabetes by the time they're 15. Now I know there's comics in Klingon, I will hopefully be able to get a graphic novel of Darmok and Jalad Tanagra. Okay, hashtag Shaka when the walls fell. Oh, is that what it means? I'm glad you cleared that up, because I had no idea what that meant. We've got the only toy, actual proper toy of the day. We've got Marvel Legends Hulk. Big heavy one is this as well, and I'm hoping it's not going to fit in the box that I've pulled out for it. Oh, it'll go in this one. It'll go in this one. I need a lot of filler, but it'll go in this one. Yeah, I checked the width of this box, but I never thought about checking the length of it. It's snowing at Cosmic Toys! An avalanche. There we go. I'm going to do a cross on that one as well. It's a bit like that other box earlier. It seems a little bit thinner, does this cardboard? That won't go through as a small, will it? That'll be a medium, will that? Roger says, we find a lot of literature by philosophers and other headaches. But comics in French are nowhere to be found. We live in a dictatorship. Please help us. I've never heard Switzerland called that before. Now this one's a little bit of an interesting one. I need to get the label off it first. But this is... Is this a Greek company? Or an Italian company? Might be Italian. Yeah, it's a miniature. So when you build it up, it's about so big. White metal. And you paint it up, and it's a samurai warrior. Pretty cool, is that? It's something I quite like to have a go at, but I know that I'd probably never get around to doing it. But yeah, Italian company, Pegaso Models. It's quite heavy as well, I have to say. So has anyone else got round to seeing the new Godzilla film yet? Well, say Godzilla film, the new Kong film. It's more Kong than it is Godzilla. Still had a lot of fun with it though. In fact, it was a damn good fun. Really good fun. Turn your mind off. It's a little bit dumb in places, but it's just fun. And I think a lot of movies nowadays, they seem to forget that element, don't they? They forget that they're there to entertain. So that's a samurai. Love the scale of the Diamond Select Marvel figures. They don't scale with anything. No, that Hulk is a Marvel Legends. It's about as big as a Marvel Select Mind, but yeah, it's a Marvel Legends is that one. But yeah, you're right. Not fussed in scale anyways. Oh, you're not? Okay. No, sir, says Super Dave. Oh, you've not seen the new Godzilla film? The new King Kong film? I'm gonna have to start calling it the new King Kong film, not the new Godzilla film. Just gonna grab myself my coffee because I can feel myself getting a little parched. Excuse me. And another Doctor Who item here. Or rather, it's a spin-off of Doctor Who. Unit. This is volume 3 of the Unit series by Big Finish. Silenced, it's called. I haven't started listening to that yet. I have them all on digital download on my phone. I haven't listened to any Big Finish in far too long. Far too long. Good 2 years, I'd say. Been doing audiobooks recently. I can hear the shutters going up outside of the shop next door. They're getting ready to open. 9:30. It's about right. Mind, that does depend on what appointments they've got. Some of those ladies' beauty shops where they do nails and hair extension. They've got sunbed and things like that in there. It's a lovely pair of lasses that work there. Really nice. Yeah, I suppose they only open early if they've got appointments. That's Unit. What else are we saying before we move on to the last boring parcel? It's Sprue and Glue's here. Oh, I hadn't realised it was Legends. Much older than I realised. No, that one was the. It's only been out a couple of years as that Hulk figure. It's the 25th anniversary of the first release of Marvel Legends, the Toy Biz ones. So it's done in packaging that looks like the old Toy Biz packaging, but it's actually Hasbro that's made it. But yeah, it's big packaging. You know, they're doing all this at the moment, at the retro style stuff, just to try and claim it, you know, cash in on the nostalgia. Sprue says 10 watching, only 4 thumbs up. Oh, 6 now. Thank you, Sprue. Why has Kong been paired with Godzilla? It's a good one. It's a good question, isn't it? Because Godzilla's obviously a Japanese IP, and then King Kong is an American IP. But they did do sort of like a versus film back in 62. Yeah, 1962. And then they didn't do anything together again until these new films have started coming out. And because it's an American company making the Godzilla films, they've tried getting Kong in on it, you know, probably to bump up those ticket sales. And it's worked, because the last two have done more. Admittedly, the last two films have done better, which are the two with Kong. They've done better than the previous films had done with just Godzilla. But then again, most of your box office sales, it's America, isn't it? And America's really, really big on King Kong. Really big on King Kong, and probably not quite so much on Godzilla. So yeah, that's probably why. It'll be for ticket sales. French literature forces us to grow up and become adults and responsible, but I personally want to remain adolescents forever. Help us fight our tyrants. Well, good luck with that. Up the revolution. It's 3:30 a.m. here. Where are you, Super Dave? Where are you? Ben asks if I'm looking forward to the NEC. Yes. That's a silly question. Yes. Yes, I am. Cosmic, send me details of that R2-D2 behind you. Can you even see that down there? Oh, you can see that down there. Right, it's a telephone. It's a ring. He's in Texas, he's Super Dave. Yeah, it's telephone, and if I remember rightly, it's missing the actual box, but it might have. I think it's got the polystyrene insert for it. I don't think it's ever been used as a phone. I think it was just kept as a collectible. You can. I haven't got the keys on me. Give me a minute. This is where I find out if there's any batteries in it. Am I still there? Someone's just tried calling. Right, let's see if there's any batteries in there. Oh, he's dead. Is there a switch to flick? No. No, sadly not. I have got another one over here. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I thought I had another one over there. One that was in use as a phone, but it looks like it's been moved. I don't know. Maybe someone's nicked it. But yeah, it doesn't move around, but when it rings, the head turns side to side, the eye lights up, and he makes R2-D2 whistling and booping noises. There we go. What else? What else? Okay, he has two of those. Super Dave's in Texas. Wow. Nixon had this phone. I recognise the pure, unique British accent. Well, this one's from Yorkshire. This is a Yorkshire accent. There's lots of UK accents, just as there are lots of American accents. I imagine it's the same with most countries, to be fair. Sprue's even got the Vader one. Yes, there was a Darth Vader bust telephone, wasn't there? Do I have, says Mad Monk, Boba Fett's red projectile from the early 80s? No, because it never went into mass production. It was never made. There's only a few prototypes. And I believe they're all recorded as to where they are now as well. Spectral Horace. You know, earlier on when I was telling you all about Vaults of Iacon and you should check out his channel. Well, Spectral Horace is another one of his where he focuses on the spectrum. Check that out as well. The ZX Spectrum. Imakoto speaking. Can I ask a question? Well, you just did. Do you know what MHA is? Well, I can only imagine that that's My Hero Academia. Especially considering the little anime character in your thumbnail. How the hell I'm picking up on that when it's like that big on this screen? I don't know. Have to go, Gareth, says Mario. Keep up the good work. You take care, Mario. Look after yourself, matey. I'll see you on Saturday night. That last parcel. Last parcel. It's just these. Someone's bought 5 of the same paints. I need to get the prices off these as well. Oh, these are nightmare prices to remove. I might do this one off camera later, unless you just want me to prattle while I do it. Do I have any 8080s? I do. I have a vintage boxed one just on a cabinet over there, which is complete with both of the chin guns. And I have the Saga collection one, which is the Endar one, so he's got muddy feet. I think that was Saga collection. I'm fairly sure that was Saga collection. Yes. Yep, says Himoko Toga speaking. No, sorry, not Himoko. Himiko. Sorry, I'm saying the name wrong. It's Himiko. Be careful not to sell copyrighted comics. The CIA, the CIA drones may target you. Be careful, they're crazy. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Oh, come on, stickers. Get off here. You know, it's so funny is this, because where the paint rack is for these paints, a lot of the stickers just don't stick. And they've all fallen off, and they're either on the shelves of the rack, or the racks of the display unit, or all over the floor next to it. But yet, when it comes to packing a parcel live on YouTube, they're stuck on it, and they will not come off. You wonder what army they are painting with 5 pots of paint. Well, it's a technical paint. It's Armageddon Dunes. So is this the one that's quite sandy? I'm sure this is the one that's quite rough and sandy, so it'll be for basing. But and you do tend to go through it quite quickly as well, so it's chances are it's that's what it's all for. Right, I need a cloth for this. Yeah, I'm not putting this gunk all over my hoodie. What are we saying? What are we saying? Have I seen any good counterfeits? Of what? Counterfeits of what? Banknotes? Some, yeah. They might be doing base work. Yes, Brew, I think that's exactly what they're for. How much is the vintage AT-AT, please? Good question. I think it is complete box with instructions and everything. The box is in really nice condition, and there's nothing really wrong with the AT-AT at all. I think it's 200. I think it's 200. There we go. Do I have any loose ones at the moment? I don't, do I? No, I haven't got any. Got an ATT. Toys! Yep, lots of toys. I better get this parcel packed up. I'm all right just leaning on the comics, which won't be doing them any good. Fine. It's the tops of the boards, so don't catch the comics. Get this packed and then we're done. The British. Your voice definitely doesn't match up with the face. Does it not? Do you not think so? What should my voice sound like to match my face? Should it sound more like this? Is that a bit better? Is that more what you'd expect from someone round bullshit? I sound so young. Oh, I am. I'm only 41. You know, you don't realise when people say things like that, and I don't take it as any offence at all, but you don't realise how I put off doing YouTube videos for about 3 years from when I first wanted to start doing them, because I didn't like the sound of my own voice when I heard it back. It was quite a big deal to get over it. And then there was the fact of having to see your own ugly mug as well. There's a little bit of cardboard missing from this box. I think it'll be fine. It's going to get taped over. It's not, fortunately, it's not like it's a collector's item that's in here, is it? Should be fine. Where's my pen gone? There it is. Paint. And that's it. That's the parcels all done. So unless anyone's got any more questions to ask, you know, hop in there. Do the voice. Do the voice, says Truth of DSP. What voice? It's got to that point again now where loads of strange names are popping up in the chat that you've never heard of before. I'd love to know why that happens. Sky plays. Can I say hi, Pops and Sky? Okay, hi, Pops and Sky. Hi, says Callum. Hey, Joshy, how you doing? Finally caught a pack and chat live. Just about. I'm about to go now. Fatty Red. Okay. Good morning, mate. Haven't seen you since the Toy Shop on Tour video you were in a few years ago. Hope you're... Years ago? God, it was, wasn't it? Jesus. Yeah, that was a little while ago now. It feels a lot more recent than what it actually was, but yeah. That'll be a good two and a half years ago. I was in 2 of their videos. One when they first came round after COVID, after lockdown. And then again when they came back to film all the Godzilla stuff. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. Thank you. I like it. It's nice. Just sound way younger than you are. Nobody likes the sound of their own voice. It's normal. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Karim, I'm sorry. I cannot understand what you've written there. It could be something lovely. It could be something awful, but I can't read it. I'm sorry. Mark, hi. Hello, Mark. Biker Scout, how you doing? I'm the same with the voice thing. That's why I haven't gone on live streams today. Hope I can get over that soon. Yeah, it's one of those things you just have to do it. And if you look back at my early videos, you don't see me. Beyond my hands, I'm pretty much behind the camera. And then I got over that little hurdle. I think once I got over the sound of hearing my own voice back, I then went the next step. It's like, well, you've done that now, which is the thing you actually were bothered about. Just put your face out there. So I've done that now as well, and now everybody can see me and laugh at this thing here. Hi. Weird angry face. Okay. Oh, Joe's here. Hi, dude. Where is my shop located? It's in Dewsbury, West Yorkshire. Fairly close to Leeds. Not actually in Leeds. That's a Toy Shop on Tour thing. They labelled me as Leeds. It's not actually Leeds. What's my name? What's my name? It's Gareth. Now I understand why French speakers don't produce comics protected by copyright. Name! Gareth! The British are hotheads, not even afraid of American drones. Well, oh no, right, it's got to go. We've got to go. Salacious Rum's here. We can't hang around for this. We've got to go. How you doing, Rum? Are you okay, sir? No, I've got pants on. I've got pants on, look. Jeans. There might be a hole in the back of them. Is there? Is there? Did I like a good Easter? I had a good Easter, if that's what you mean, Joe. Yes. Braden, you're B.I. old. B.I. old? I don't know. Hello, Karim from Morocco. It'd help if I could pronounce it, wouldn't it? From Morocco. How are you, sir? I'm bold. I'm bald. If that's what you mean. No, says Mark Jones. Right, okay. I'm getting off. Take care, guys. It's been wonderful chatting with you all. All my parcels are now packed. I've got some tidying up to do before I open the shop, and I need to finish this coffee before it goes cold. So, see you all later. Bye-bye. Catch you again. Oh, yeah, catch you again next time. And there is a premiere tonight of the latest shop video. Okay? Take care.